So you come into the scholarship program as a freshman, and the council members are world changers and they're incredible, and it's kind of intimidating because they're so wonderful. But the first time I realized, wow, these are real women and they're my friends and they're in my corner, is at the start and end of every semester. Mary Susan would email us a letter, and they were thoughtful and encouraging and validating to the things that we were walking through as students, and just showed that she believed in us so much and that she really was there for absolutely whatever we needed, 24/7, 365.
That's not just something that she said. I know that if I called Miss Mary Susan at 3 a.m. when I was halfway across the country and I told her I needed her, she'd hop on a flight and she'd be there.
Mary Susan, you are one of my all-time favorite friends. You are leading us every day by your good example and how to care for others. You are a creative and a charismatic leader, and you're a philanthropist at your core, doing it for all the right reasons.
What I love about JD and Mary Susan are a million things, but what impacts me the most and inspires me the most is their heart to give back, that philanthropic service that they give to others. They can be in Naples or Oxford or Memphis or the DG house at lunch with a scholar, wherever they are, the people around them feel like they're at home. So to me, home really pops into my head when I think about them.
I was nervous when I walked into our freshman year retreat for the Ole Miss Women's Council, and I remember I was standing there kind of by myself, wasn't really talking to anybody, and Miss Mary Susan came up and she introduced herself to me. And she talked to me about home because we're kind of hometown neighbors. She talked to me about home, and she talked to me about myself and about Ole Miss and about the next 4 years. And I knew in that minute that I had made the right decision and that I had chosen a place with people that truly reminded me of home, that would become home to me.
So my freshman year, Mary Susan caught wind that I was filling out transfer applications. So she took me to High Point for coffee and got to know me and asked intentional questions, and really just showed an interest in me as a whole person. And we both are from Florida, so we have our Florida connection, but it was just so sweet to get to know her and to hear her story and hear someone that I really respected and looked up to share so willingly and personally. And that was really a changing point for me, of knowing that people were in my corner and people believed in me before I could believe in myself. And I share that story because Mary Susan has this unrelenting belief in Ole Miss and in the scholars, and really just in her Christian brothers and sisters. She just chooses to see the good and the dignity of every person and to call that out of them. And she makes others feel at home. She makes Oxford a home for all of us scholars.
You are incredible at relationships, and that is your greatest gift. But it's also a gift to all of us in your life.
Miss Mary Susan is a light. She is one of the most giving, selfless people that I've ever known and I've ever met. And I want to be more like her.
Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all you do to serve other people. You lead by example, you invest in people, your time, your money. You two are the most generous people I know, and you inspire me all the time.
And I've always been so impressed with the consistent balance that you maintain in your life for the areas most important to you.
She has just taught me that the Women's Council and Ole Miss is a forever family. She has taught me the value of being a lifelong rebel, and the way that she reveres Ole Miss in her daily life and the way that she represents Ole Miss every day is incredible and something I think that we should all strive for.
She embodies all that Ole Miss is, all that the Ole Miss Women's Council is. And I'm so blessed to have known her these past 4 years and to know her going into the future.
Although I will never, ever, ever be as good as you, you do inspire me to be better, and you lead me by your great example. Cheers to more Mary Susan Clintons in our world.